All right, back inside the Pirate Radio Zoom room, brought to you by Cellular Warehouse. Call Toby Williams and his team at 252-799-7051. They'll get you hooked up. Also, White Claw Hard Seltzer, proudly distributed by Coastal Beverage Company. In the Zoom room today with former ECU guard Prince Williams. Prince, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How y'all doing?
Hey, good. It's always good to catch up with you guys and see what you look like now. I'm glad you still
Yeah.
got the same hair that you
Yeah, I
had
just grew. I recently just grew it back out.
Well, Prince, wanted to talk about let's go from when you left ECU to where you are today. I know you spent some time in the G League. Kind of catch everybody up on
Yeah,
what you've been up to since leaving East Carolina.
yeah. Since leaving there, I started out in the G League with the Charlotte Hornets affiliate, Greensboro Swarm. From then on, I went to play with the Dallas Mavericks affiliate and then the Timberwolves affiliate. So I did that for the first 3 years. Experience was okay. Um, didn't really like playing as much because of the politics and everything that comes with it as far as getting on the court and, the business aspect, all that, me just being new to that. Didn't really know what I was getting myself into until going through it. So, didn't really enjoy it that much, but just being there and being around old NBA veterans and that kind of talent, that it forces you to get better. You see that every day, see the grind, and it just makes you want to get to that level. You get to where those guys aren't competing with them. You get better every day. So that was my biggest takeaway from playing the G League, and then from then on, played overseas. I played in my first year overseas. I was in Republic of Georgia. I didn't even know what that was until going there. I had no idea Georgia was an actual country. But it's I believe it's near like Turkey and I'm not sure which other countries it was near, but it was over there around those countries. So I went there, and then from there I went on to Greece, and then from Greece I played in the Philippines. So that's where I played in last season, and because of the COVID and all that going on. So and I've just been home ever since then, since March, just working out and just waiting on my next opportunity.
Well, that's awesome, man. I've talked to a ton of former guys. I think Errol Bing, who played well before your time at ECU, spent some time over at Turkey. I know James Legan played in Australia and liked it so much
Yeah.
he thought about becoming a citizen of Australia.
Real?
So you get to see the world. Have you enjoyed that aspect of it? Can you enjoy that, or when you're playing over there, is it all
Oh yeah,
basketball?
yeah. That's the best thing about it, because where I'm from, like we don't get that opportunity as much, and what I'm saying, just go out there, see the different cultures and like the food and how they interact. It's really similar to America, surprisingly, especially like in Greece. It was more Americanized than I thought they would be. Most of them speak English. All my coaches spoke English pretty well. The players did. So like, yeah, that was pretty good. And like just seeing like the scene and just the different ways of life, different things of life. You just get to experience that, and it's a beautiful thing. So I'd rather be overseas than playing in America for sure.
So you're still an active basketball player. You're just waiting for this pandemic to slow
Right.
down and get your next shot.
Right. Currently, yeah. So just trying to stay in shape as much as I can. Just try to be patient as much as I can. It's tough being home and not being able to play and do what you love. You know what I'm saying? But just staying down, still just grinding, man. Just waiting on the opportunity.
Prince, I feel like I'm going off memory here. I think we first got to know you during the CIT run. You had some good games during that CIT Championship run. I think your
Yeah.
coming out party, to me anyway, was the game in Cameron against Duke, where you were
Yeah.
able to
Yeah.
really use your size, get inside, score. Well, Pirates come up short that game, but do you look back at that game as one of your best experiences playing in Cameron and
Oh
playing so
yeah,
well?
for sure. And plus doing it in Cameron, like I'm growing up like watching Duke play, watching the Duke Carolina rivalries and how the crowd's so crazy. It was just like a surreal feeling just being there. Like when we went to shoot around, like yo, we really here. Like this is kind of crazy. And then when I seen Coach K for the first time, I was like, oh man, like that's where it really hit me. Like we really there. So like it was a crazy feeling. But yeah, that was definitely I feel like my coming out. Where I feel like I could be pretty good. You know, uh, it was a really good. I really felt like we was gonna win that game, but being on the road and, the calls didn't go all the way down the stretch and then they kind of took over. The game really started out so crazy. I think they started out going like 10 for 10 or something like that. They didn't miss a shot. Like, it was about to be a long night. But yeah, I mean, that experience was a great experience, man. And playing in the indoor, and the fans are actually like so crazy. I didn't think they'd be packed out for that kind of game, but they packed out every game. Like, so it was a fun experience. I love playing in a crowd like that. And also Rashid Suleiman, played against him at Duke, and he played with me the next year. Not the next year, but when I played in Greensboro. And I had a play where I came down on the right side, blue bomb, and I dunked it. And I always used to tease him about it, like I practiced up in Greensboro, like I got you, right? But yeah, it was cool, man. It was a great experience.
The year before that, I believe, was the CIT run, and that was your freshman year, right, Prince? The CIT, yeah. And man, you were here compared to me and others around here for a shorter period of time, and we just have not experienced a lot of success in ECU basketball. So that run was incredible. What do you remember about that? I think you won your first game by like 1 point in that tournament. You were almost out of it. And then you guys go on that roll, Kemp's on Sports Center.
Yeah, we started going crazy, yeah.
What was that run like, Prince?
Man, that was probably the best time I've had at ECU, to be real, because obviously we had a successful season. We were winning. We had the fans come out. The fans was going crazy every game. And now me, just being a freshman, I'm like I want this like for the rest of my time here. Like that gave you the motivation, you know what I'm saying, to continue that success, but unfortunately we didn't. But during that time, that's probably like the best time we've had as a group. I know my teammates can attest to it. We just had a whole lot of fun and winning at the same time. So that combination, yeah, it was fun.
Prince, you're a basketball player. Are you a basketball fan? Do you follow the NBA and everything that goes on?
Yeah, I'm a huge fan. Always studying the game, watching what's going on. If I'm not in the gym or playing the game or something, like I'm on YouTube constantly just studying film, watching different players, different guys. Yeah, I'm definitely a basketball junkie for sure.
Wish we could have seen you on the Hornets, but we got LaMelo Ball on the Hornets. What do you think about the Ball family and LaMelo in particular? What kind of player is he?
LaMelo is going to be really good. I didn't think he'd be that good until I saw him his year in Australia. And that league is a really top league. It's one of like the top leagues overseas. So like what he did there kind of surprised me a little bit. And I didn't know he was 6'7". So like I'm like, he's gonna be really good. I think he might be the best. He might be better than Lonzo, I think.
Prince, how about your game in particular? We remember you getting to the basket, using your size and scoring. What have you done? And also obviously throwing it down. What have you done to improve your game over the years? What kind of player are you now?
Now I'm more so like just a scorer. I didn't really show that much until like my senior season at ECU. Being at the point and having like other weapons beside me, like BJ, Caleb, I didn't really have to do too much of the scoring to like some big games that had some big scoring games. But now, so it's like it's more so scoring, especially when you go overseas. Like you're gonna be that main option. So like that's your job to go over there and score. So like and being like I said, being with those vets in the G League, like just learning from them and playing with pace and all of that. Like that's what I learned. That's going to kind of like develop my game. Because at ECU, I was playing a little erratic, looking back. Just trying to get downhill, just trying to get to the foul line and, just driving, not really shooting the ball, not really taking my time. But like now I'm more like under control, playing with pace and getting to my spots and knowing what spots to get to, what shots to get off. So now it's more mental now than it was before. And I just slow my game down and I just see things open up more clearly.
Well, Prince, it's great to see you're doing well, man. Hoping this pandemic can get out of here at some point. We can get back to some sense of normalcy. You can get back on the court. And while you're not on the court, check out the Pirates. They're 4-0, playing pretty good right now.
4-0. I didn't know that.
Hopefully that can keep up too. So, Prince, we'll keep in touch with you, man. And we wish you the best of luck.
All right, I appreciate it.
There's Prince Williams joining us in the Zoom room, brought to you by Cellular Warehouse.